So we found our 8500 from the drop down list, and then we have the 1 GB version. So the second box with just all these numbers, you're going to want to select all those numbers, hit Control or Option C, and then select everything that's in this com.apple.boot.list, and then all those numbers except for the string, and then hit Option V, and then there we go. So that's installed. And also, if you want your thing to boot in like 1 second, you can just add a string, and I'll show you guys how to do that later. So we'll hit Save As, and then we can save it to the desktop because it won't let us save there. So just hit that, and then there we go. Should be com.apple.boot.list, and then we can go ahead and close out of there. Just save it as .com.apple.boot.list, and then we can delete this one right here so that we can put in our new one. Hit OK, then just drag this one in, authenticate it, and there it is, it's copied in. So now you could unplug your USB install now and pretty much restart. So let's go ahead and restart it. I'll pull out my USB stick. Here's the USB drive, so it's booting without the USB drive. And then there it is. I can switch between Windows and FAT32. So now if you wanted to install Windows, you could just go ahead, pop in the Windows installation, install to that. You can watch my other video if you need help with that. So we'll boot up into Mac again, and let's test out those settings that we just added. Alright, so we're on our desktop now, and as you can see, we have Quartz Extreme enabled, which is pretty much transparent top bar. And if you go to System Preferences, Displays, we can go up to 1280 by 1024, which is the highest resolution on this monitor. This is in my brother's room, so close that. And now we pretty much have a Hackintosh. Yeah, it runs fast. You can change the tracking speed, yeah, like that, and then that's pretty much it. Now if you wanted to change it so that it only takes 1 second to go to the default operating system, I'll show it to you after I pause this video. Alright, so one thing I didn't show you guys is the about this Mac. The RAM is recognized. You can go into more info. If we go down to software, 64-bit kernel and extensions is enabled, and that's pretty cool. So it's running at its max potential. Let's see, now we can change it so that it boots after 1 second. So if you just want it to boot straight into Mac, so I'll include the code, but it's key and then timeout, and then just close key again. Let it hit enter. Oh, it's just autosave. Then you want to make string and then you want to set how many seconds. So we're going to make it 1 second, and then we're going to close the string, so slash string, and then that's closed. And then we can go ahead, file, save as, just like we did before. Save that in desktop. And then there we go, our list is on the desktop. Can trash this one, and then drag in our new one. Now let's test it out. Now what we should see is when it goes to that bootloader, it'll automatically pick Mac as the default and then boot in after 1 second. So let's see what happens. Yep, boots right into Mac after 1 second. That way you don't have to sit there and press the key to boot into it. So that's pretty much it for this tutorial. Like I said, I'll include all the download links needed in the description. And rate, comment, subscribe, visit our new website. Have a good day, guys.